Hey guys, welcome to my YouTube. I am in beautiful New Zealand. I am at my mum's house at the moment in the bottom of the South Island. If you are not familiar with New Zealand, get a map out. I'm in Mosgiel, which is a tiny little town, but it's absolutely beautiful down here, so I thought it would be really cool for you guys. You know, a lot of you probably are not from this area or not from New Zealand even, so it's cool to be able to share with you guys where I'm from. I didn't actually grow up here. I actually grew up even further south in an even smaller town than where my mum lives now, but just to get a feel of what it's like in New Zealand. It is a lot of farmland, a lot of green, and it is super pretty. So I am just about to go to the gym. There is a great gym here which is really good for a small town. It is an amazing gym with all the stuff I need. So I'm going to take you guys to the gym with me. I'm going to show you around a little bit in this beautiful place. And this afternoon, I'm going to jump on a horse for the first time in a year. So my butt's going to be sore tomorrow, but it will be worth it. And I'm going to take you guys with me, show you what it's like when I'm back in my natural habitat. So one of the challenges that I face when I'm visiting New Zealand is that in New Zealand we drive on the left-hand side of the road. So I've been at my mum's for a couple of days now and driving, so it had been 12 months, full 12 months or more since I'd been driving on the left side of the road. So it actually wasn't as hard as I thought. You know, as soon as I got in the car, I thought, okay, Sheena, left-hand side of the road, and it wasn't actually that hard. So no disasters yet, and yeah, I'm off to the gym. I will not get any traffic. The only traffic I will get here is trucks, tractors, or sometimes people moving their sheep or cows up the road. So it's a little bit different from driving to the gym in LA, as you can imagine. In the distance over there, and it is called Saddle Hill because it literally looks like a horse saddle. Let me show you. So it's Thursday today, and it's obviously rubbish day here. Rubbish is what Americans call trash. So it's trash day, so everyone's got their wheelie bins out on the street, which is why you're seeing all of those. And you may or may not have noticed the signs for the traffic speed. Traffic here is in kilometers per hour rather than miles per hour. So of course I've lived here, you know, in New Zealand my entire life until 2017 when I moved to LA. So of course I'm used to doing everything in kilometers. So when I'm in America and everything is in miles, I really don't know what's going on. It's quite funny actually. I say to people when I'm in America, I just feel like I'm in my own little world. I don't really know what's going on, because I mean, of course I'm smart enough to work it out, but you know, miles per hour is completely foreign to me. And until I started working with more and more like American clients as well, measuring everything in pounds was very foreign to me as well, because of course we do our, you know, the weight in terms of, you know, weighing myself. I would have always weighed myself in kilos, and in terms of you know, weighing food, I would have always used grams until I moved to America, and everyone uses ounces and of course weigh ourselves in pounds. So totally different measurement systems. I believe that in the UK, so in England and stuff, they use the same here as they use the same as what we use here in New Zealand. So yeah, just a fun fact for you. Now, America does a lot of things better than New Zealand, I'm not gonna lie, but one thing that New Zealand does a lot better than America is coffee. So I'm gonna stop and get a coffee, and considering this is a pretty small town, there's some great little cafes, and there is one that does my favorite coffee, which is all press. So I'm gonna pop on in there, get myself a coffee before I go to the gym. Got my coffee. So it is all press, although I wanted an extra large, and they don't make extra large all press cups. So this is not an all press cup, but on this trip I will show you the all press branding just so that you can look out for it. I think they're trying to bring it to New Zealand, to America. I need to actually follow up with that, because last time I tagged them and said I needed all press, they said that they were going to give me some coffee beans to take back. So we'll have to see about that. But fun fact, before they had almond milk anywhere in New Zealand, I used to actually BYO almond milk to these cafes, just because it's so much better to have a latte and so much better with almond milk. So now they recognise me. I literally hadn't been into that cafe for 12 months since I was last back, and they recognised me. And yeah, now they have their own almond milk, so I guess I had an influence on them. But yeah, I'm gonna whip this coffee back. It's actually too hot to drink right now, so I'm taking my time, and I am going to head to the gym. I have only trained once since I've been away, so I've been away. Today is the 28th. I've been away. I left America on the 21st, so I've been away for a while. I did a little bit of cardio when I got to Auckland the first day, and I've only got one workout in since then. Reason being, a lot of travel and prioritising other things, like catching up with my clients when I was in Auckland. I've also had a nightmare with my phone since I have got here. My phone is a T-Mobile Apple iPhone from America, and for some reason it's locked to T-Mobile, and so when I got to New Zealand, my plan was to throw my New Zealand SIM card in there and just be able to use my phone like normal here, but for some reason it's locked, and I'm still trying to get it unlocked. So yesterday I did plan on going to the gym, but I spent the most part of the day on the phone, hours on the phone to T-Mobile trying to get it sorted. Apparently it's really difficult. I don't see how, but anyway, that was very frustrating, and by the time I had spent half the day trying to fix that situation and still not getting it fixed, I had, you know, clients' plans they need to do, and for me, my clients' plans, my work, my clients' goals take priority over my goals. So no gym for me yesterday. But I did get an upper body workout in the day before, so I'm going to do a lower body workout today, and I'll probably do some Stairmaster as well, so I can get some social media done, although I do not have a cell phone unless I am on Wi-Fi, which is really frustrating. And if I was in America it wouldn't be so bad, because there's free Wi-Fi, you know, almost everywhere, but right now in this little small town there is not free Wi-Fi everywhere, and not conveniently my mum lives in the countryside and her Wi-Fi is not exactly fast either, so a little bit technologically challenged while I'm on this trip, but it actually makes me appreciate, you know, having everything on my fingertips when I've got my phone working. So it isn't bad having a little break from technology, although of course I'm always trying to put out content for you guys, and I'm always, you know, wanting to share my journey with you, so it's a little bit frustrating and makes things a bit difficult, but nothing I can't handle. So I'm gonna finish this coffee, get to the gym. It is a gym called Olympic Gym that I'm training at here. I'm not sure if it's the only gym in this town, but I'm pretty sure it would be, but it's actually a really good gym. So I've been lucky that they welcome me to train there whenever I'm in town, which is great. So I've actually prepped for shows there, you know, when I've been back staying at my mum's. So as I said earlier, I've never actually lived here growing up. I've never lived here, but my mum's been living here for 7 years, so I've been back and forth obviously a little bit since she's been here and used this gym. So it's awesome to have these facilities so handy when I'm here, because, you know, it's part of my lifestyle obviously to be in the gym training even if I'm not getting ready for a show, although as I've said, this is my second workout in over a week since I left America. So yeah, I thought I'd be going crazy by now, but I'm actually not. It's nice to have a break. I, pushed my body for a long time on prep, so, it's not the end of the world to have a break. And of course, I'm not prepping for anything. I have no plans to compete anytime soon, so it's not a bad thing to give my body a break. If you missed it, I actually did a post on Instagram when I did my first workout on the things that I do when I'm traveling to make sure that I'm kind of staying on track, even if I'm taking more rest days than usual. So, things that I look out for with nutrition and supplements in particular, so that I'm staying on track. So check that out on my Instagram at Sheena'Jane_fitness if you want to read a little more. And if you've got questions about that or want me to go into more depth on that stuff, let me know. I'm always wanting to create content that is useful for you guys, and I've been living this lifestyle for a long time, so sometimes little things that I don't even think of being useful might be useful for you guys. So shout out if there is something you want me to cover. And yeah, I'm going to film a little bit of this workout, all lower body. I've actually been doing lower body, upper body as a split for quite a while. I'll mix it up when I'm doing upper body. Sometimes it'll be back and arms, sometimes back and shoulders, sometimes just shoulders or just arms, or I mix it up. But I've been alternating upper body, lower body, and my lower body sessions are primarily a glute focus and hamstrings, not so much quads unless I'm doing higher reps for fatigue, because I've always been trying to shrink my quads, which are my naturally dominant muscle from lots of dancing growing up. Although when I get on this horse this afternoon, it's going to be a whole lot of hamstrings, so that is going to be another little lower body workout for me as well. Right, let's get to the gym. Here we are, guys, at the Olympic gym and the Fight Club. So mixed martial arts is what goes down at Olympic Fight Club. So I know they've got some really talented athletes who train in here, and actually walls lined with different trophies, a lot of them from bodybuilding competitions, I think. There's not a huge presence with my federation down here in the South Island, although I know that some other federations have shows around here. But let's get on in here and get this workout happening. So, finishing my coffee and gonna put some water in my Aminolast, Gaspari, Aminolast, and pineapple flavor today. Pineapple, lemon ice, and watermelon are my flavors I've got on rotation, and I've actually bought them all in Ziploc bags on my trip, so it's a lucky dip, but I'm pretty sure this is pineapple. just finished up glutes, hamstrings, kind of legs, pretty general workout, as well as some core conditioning stuff at the end. I'm going to make this a printable workout for my membership platform, so SJF Tribe members, look out for this workout in episode 7. It'll be of my current series. Hope you guys enjoy it. Step after time to finish this one off. All those trophies in the background. I think they're all bodybuilding. Martial arts, all that. So lots of clever people around here. I forgot my phone was in my other pocket. So I'm going to finish this bad boy off. I've got my amino last and my big kicks sweat towels. Those sweat towels are super awesome. They're like a quick dry material, so they dry super fast, wash super fast, so they're great to take with you when you are traveling. I'm going to finish this one off and then home, eat, and settle up a horse. That's a wrap on my workout and my sweat session. Had to get some posts drafted for the gram, so that was a good use of time during my cardio. And yeah, home, lunch, and out for a horse ride. It's actually, the sky's a little grey, like it could rain, but it's actually warmed up and the sun is out, so perfect day to get on a horse. Up this mountain of a salad is baby spinach, roast pumpkin, roast sweet potato, which in New Zealand we call kumara, which is a word from our traditional language, which is Māori. I'm no Māori expert, but I did take a while to stop calling sweet potato kumara when I went to America. So sweet potato, pumpkin, chicken, and red peppers. That's my lunch, and I'm going to get into some work until I get on this horse a little bit later, and I will see you guys soon. So I'm about to, whoop, if I can get through the right gate, I'm about to go and get on my first horse in a year. So last year when I came back to New Zealand, I rode once. And before that, it was probably at least a year. So I would say from when I was maybe 23, I've probably ridden once a year, if that. So it's been a while, but it's like riding a bike. I didn't forget last time. So my mum and my sister are out here before me. I think they think they need to warm them up in case I fall off, but all finished with my first ride for the year on Mr. Junior. I figure if I don't do too much in one go, I'll still be able to walk tomorrow. This is my sister's horse. My very clever sister has just been selected to represent New Zealand in a 4-person team to ride in Hong Kong in July. So she's the one that's excelled at horse riding. Although she did start when she was younger than I did. I didn't start riding till I was 8. When did you start riding, Hole?
You taught me to ride when I was like
I taught her to ride when she was 4, so I guess my good teaching skills have come in handy too. That's enough for one day. Mum's over here on the phone. She's just been on the phone the whole fucking time. Excuse my language. I don't know what. I'm not sure if she's doing any work out here. She's riding a naughty pony of my auntie's that's got to behave itself and be sold, but it's not actually that naughty. Just cheeky. Clearly it's not that naughty. All she's done is wander around on the phone. This is probably the least horses that we've ever had at home. We had, when I was 16 years old, my very first job was running my own horse riding school. So I've been an entrepreneur from day one. So when I was 16, I used all of the family's horses and ponies, and I taught all the local kids in Gore, Southland to horse ride. So pretty awesome actually. I have lots of kids that are not kids anymore that I taught to ride. Very much back in the day, but it's a pretty amazing thing to be able to ride horse. If you haven't, I suggest you find one and give it a go. Anyway, I'm going to go inside and I'm going to carry on my duties cooking dinner. I've got my brother and his girlfriend coming here for dinner tonight, so I'm on dinner. I don't know what this is that's happening over here. Some kind of follow me game. Anyway, that was ride number 1, so I kept it short and sweet, and hopefully I will not be too sore tomorrow and I will be able to get back on again tomorrow. So the last couple of times I've ridden, I've got on once and that's been it, but I've still got a few more days here at Mum's, so hopefully I will get some more rides in, and possibly even we may take the horses to the beach if we get some good weather. Who's that? Who's that? This is the paddock, mate. Hey, rat bag. What are you doing? Huh? What are you doing? If you're too scared to ride them, you just get one like this. What do you think? Huh? What do you think? He's not really interested in talking to me.